A couple years back, I took a look at the Rokid Max, a pair of AR glasses that gave you the ability to plug in different devices and get a gigantic on-the-go personal screen right on your head that gave you a very easy way of having a super immersive experience on the go. And today, Rokid has sponsored this video to showcase how that has advanced over the past couple years with the newer Rokid Max 2, but even more importantly, not just what these AR glasses can do on their own, but how many options and functionalities are opened up thanks to an additional item you can grab with it called the Rokid Station. To begin with though, let's go ahead and focus on the Max 2 just to give the basic idea of what these glasses are capable of. If you haven't seen me talk about this before, again, these are just very simple AR glasses that you wear on your head. There's a little C2C cable it comes with that you plug into the glasses and then into whatever device you want to use with. Something that I've particularly really enjoyed using with these is PC handhelds like the Steam Deck, just because there is a lot of simplicity with going directly into the Steam Deck out and you're just getting the display plugged in. No additional cables or adapters are necessary, and once you have that all set up, you're able to play on the go, having these glasses on your head simulating a gigantic screen. Obviously, the screen itself is actually fairly small, it's just inside the glasses, but it simulates the experience of looking at a large screen display from a healthy distance. In the case of the Max 2, it is a 215-inch screen, which is massive, that you're viewing from about 10 meters away. These displays combined with the high quality speakers allow for an extremely immersive experience. Whether you're just trying to avoid any distractions at home, maybe you're out and about waiting for something, you just want to get lost in a game for a little bit, or something where they're very useful, travel. If you're stuck on an airplane, a train, the backseat of a car, if you just need to pass the time because you're going through a particularly not very pretty landscape and a lot of flat land, well, here is an option where you can just lose yourself in gameplay and focus on that experience. And again, a huge part of this is the quality of those speakers. You'd be very surprised for how small and subtle these are, just how crisp and clear the audio is coming out and how loud it can be, but also at the same time, only loud to you who's listening. It's directed in such a way that where, unless you're really blasting something as loud as possible, you're actually not going to be displaying a ton of audio to people around you. And having spent quite a bit of time using these, I think one of the things that really stands out to me about the experience isn't just simply the immersiveness of being able to have this, again, gigantic screen on the go, but the convenience of it. The small form factor of the glasses, it comes with a little carrying case that allows you to protect it, throw it in a bag, super lightweight, not uncomfortable at all to wear for long periods of time. It's just something where it's such a simple option for having an on-the-go display. I've messed with different travel setups before for different game systems where you have little portable screens or little setups. Having something as small as this where you can just plug it into something like the Steam Deck on the go is such an amazingly convenient option. Another thing that plays a role in this is just the general comfort of the glasses. You know, I think if you were to describe to someone, hey, these glasses have displays in them, they might conjure in their head something that's going to be a little awkward or funky looking, not very comfortable or a little heavy. Not at all. These glasses are very lightweight. It just feels like a regular pair of glasses, and they're designed in a way to really fit a variety of head shapes and allow for long-lasting comfort, so you can just focus on what you're seeing on screen and not be distracted by how your head's feeling. The arms of the glasses, for instance, have this nice little flexibility and tension to them to where it's always going to be nice and snug on your head, but it's not going to feel like it's pressing aggressively, so it's nice and comfy. The nose pads are of a good size and have a nice little squishiness to them, so they're going to rest on top of your nose, no problem. And something unique about the Rokid Max 2 is that it actually supports up to 600-degree myopia adjustment, which is higher than any other AR glasses on the market right now. So that way you're able to adjust each individual lens to make sure that it lines up just perfectly with your eye to give you a crisp and clear, good look at the display. And the thing is, as fun as it has been to be able to play stuff like my Steam Deck on the go with the glasses, something that is able to take this experience to a whole other level is Rokid's own Rokid Station. This is effectively a small handheld Android TV that you can plug into the glasses that opens up all the options and benefits of an Android device on the go, but with the important difference of it leveraging the extremely large display size of the glasses on your head. This opens up all kinds of options for entertainment, but also productivity to an extent as well. Obviously, with using something like Android TV, you can tap into all kinds of different streaming apps. If you want to watch YouTube, Apple TV, Hulu, stuff on the go where you just want to be able to stream and watch something and get lost in it, these glasses are going to allow you to do that. While you can use the Rokid Station itself for controls, if you want to simulate a more traditional TV viewing experience, you can even do things like connect a remote to it, simulating the experience of just sitting back on a couch, scrolling through television, except in this case, it's all happening right there on your head. Plus, when it comes to streaming content, you don't have to rely on just the apps that are built into Android TV. You also have the ability to use the Rokid Station as a Chromecast. So if there's any content that you have available on other devices that you want to be able to display and send over to the station, that is something else you're going to be capable of doing. But on top of that, you can also use it for gaming, not just for stuff that works on Android itself, but even more so game streaming apps, Xbox, GeForce Now. If you're local to one of your PCs, you can use Steam Link. The Rokid Station enables a very simple way of being able to activate these apps in conjunction with the glasses. You can plug a controller into the Rokid Station or just connect it via Bluetooth so you have a fully functional controller and have these high quality console level gameplay experiences in a pair of glasses plugged into something that can fit into your pocket. Going past entertainment into the productivity sphere, something that I think is very interesting too about how you can leverage these glasses with the Rokid Station is by basically having a very mobile work setup that takes very little space. You can use the Rokid Station to Bluetooth connect to a keyboard and mouse, hook that up again with the glasses, and you have an on-the-go setup where you don't need to set up some kind of big display. You're not lugging around a laptop or a bigger PC. You just have this very small setup that allows you to get very focused on what task you're working on. I've used this in conjunction with the Rokid Station's browsing capabilities to do things like just research on the go. If I need to write and I want to focus on writing and not get distracted by other things around me, I'm just able to wear the glasses, open up the document, have the keyboard Bluetooth connected to the station, and just start typing away, focused entirely on this experience. Something that is super useful if you're traveling on the go and you don't like doing things like, say, typing on your phone. One important thing to note is that this does have pass-through charging, so you can have the glasses plugged into the station and the station plugged into power at the same time, so you can play as long as you want. It does have a sizable internal battery as well, so if you're in a situation where you can't plug it in for any kind of charge, but you made sure to charge it up before you go somewhere, it is a fully functional setup that doesn't need to be plugged in anything. It is just freestanding, plugged into the glasses in order to feed the display. Ultimately, in all these different use cases, the big thing I come back to again and again with these glasses is portability and immersiveness. The fact that you have such a small form factor that is so easy to travel around and you wear it on your head, yet you have this experience of a large display that allows you to focus entirely on that. I just cannot emphasize enough how cool this is and how useful it can be. If you're interested in picking up the glasses or the station for yourself, I do have a link posted down below in the description. And on top of that, there's also going to be down there a creator code that you can use in order to get an extra $20 off your purchase. So if you want to check these out for yourself and save a little bit of money, make sure to go down to that description. I do want to once again thank Rokid for sponsoring today's video. As always, if you enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up button to let me know. Subscribe if you haven't yet. I got more content on the way very, very soon. But until then, I will see you all later.